This is my first week, having left the UK a week ago and spending a week here in Chiang Mai as my plan to slow travel permanently away from the UK. And after a week, I'm going to reflect on how I feel about being away from the UK and embarking on this slow travel adventure. So hello, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Zoe, and I sold everything that I owned in the UK, my house, my car, my van, all my possessions, because I wanted to go travelling full time. And I really couldn't afford to do both. So I made the option to just set up and go. And the reason I chose to go slow travelling was, well, we've all been on holidays, haven't we, for a week, 2 weeks, longer, somewhere, and you just don't get the chance to immerse yourself. And it's also very tiring. How many times do you come home from holiday and say, oh, I need another holiday? So slow travelling will allow me to spend extended period of time in each place, so I can really immerse myself in that culture. Also give me time to live, because doing this full time is going to be very tiring if I'm always constantly on the go and moving places, and I really don't want to do that. I want to live my life and hopefully find the place that I ultimately end up retiring to. And so I need to take my time in each of these locations to assess that. And before I forget, I must do a shout out to JC and Barry. Thank you so much for buying one of my products this week to help support my travels. Gosh, it means so much to me, and your lovely messages. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate the support. So here we are in Chiang Mai, and this is the rooftop pool in my condo. And you've got all of the mountains behind me. And right on the top of the hill is big temples. And you can just about see it today in the clouds. Now, it is very cloudy. It is rainy season here in Chiang Mai. And yesterday, it rained a lot. And we had flood alerts sent to us. And you could actually, I was sat out here in the morning and I could actually see the rain start to come down. And and it is quite something. Now, I wear my hat because even when it's cloudy, gosh, it is really hot and sunny here. The sun is very intense. But I'm loving them. I always said, didn't I? I don't want to go anywhere where I need a coat. Well, I might need a raincoat here, and an umbrella, but I don't need a coat. So, yeah, I'm quite liking it here, and I do like it up here on top of my rooftop. And I'm very comfortable in my apartment, and I think that's helping to settle in. But how do I feel after a week? So emotionally, if I'm totally honest with you, I've got very mixed emotions. I'm missing, strangely enough, I'm not missing my home, which I thought I would do, but I think because it was empty for so long, it didn't feel like my home, didn't have my personality. I don't miss that. And I actually don't miss any of the material things. And as a hoarder and someone that's been materialistic all my life, because that's what we've kind of been sort of drilled into us to be, isn't it? Have the best of everything. I don't miss any of that. And I enjoy having the freedom from having all these material things. But I am missing people, which I didn't think I would. I think having that daily interaction with my friends and family is what I'm missing. So I really do need to call someone at home and have a chat and sort of ground myself. I know this is a temporary feeling. It's not helped because I have this injury in my knee that has just really flared up since I've been here. And I've been trying to explore, and I think I've made it worse. I've just put too much pressure on it. So the last couple of days, I've really just been relaxing here in my hotel and doing exercises. And I mean, not even swimming in the pool because I can only do breaststroke and it hurts my knee. So I've just been walking up and down the pool and doing gentle exercise in there, just to try and get some movement going and try and make it better. So I would say I am missing people, because also, I had people at the gym every day that I talked to, and I don't really have that anymore. Now, I'm not going to, the people here, the Thai people here are absolutely lovely. When I'm walking around, they will say hello to me. They're always very friendly. Even when, they don't speak English, I don't speak Thai, we can communicate, and I find them very friendly. They always got a smile for me. Expats, they're not friendly. They're just like they are at home. This is what I'm finding. I've not seen any young expats. It's very quiet where I am, but I've seen some of my age, male my age. I haven't seen many females around yet. And I just found them quite rude. I say hello and they just like blank me. I think, oh my God, it's like being back in the UK. We came here to get away from that. So I found that quite strange. And I was hoping to like try and build some relationships here. And I think that might be harder than I thought. But yes, I need to make more effort. And that will come, I think. I just don't think it's sunk in for me yet that I'm doing this. I love Chiang Mai, don't get me wrong. And the first week, I have to say, I really love Chiang Mai. I know I've had comments saying, oh, they don't like the look of it. It looks dirty or it looks cramped. I think, you see, I don't see that. What I see is very nice people who have pride in their country and who are just warm and welcoming, and beautiful temples and beautiful mountains. I'm not seeing the negatives that other people are picking up on some of my Facebook posts and my videos. Not yet, anyway. I actually really like it here, and I like where I'm staying. It's nice and quiet. I've got what I need around me. So, yeah, I'm about 5 minutes walk from the edge of Old Town, and when I can walk a bit further, I could get a bit further. It'd be great. I also think what I'm struggling with is, yes, missing people, not like finding an expat community sort of straight off, but also getting into a new routine, because I'm not working anymore, and I had a routine. I had work to do, I had something to do, and I don't really have that anymore. And so I'm now having to find things to do. And that's great, because I love going exploring. And I quite like sitting up here really and doing walking up and down the pool. But I'm also a very active person in my mind as well. And I'm worried I'm going to get bored. So I need to get this knee fixed. I need to get out exploring and doing what I love doing. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Yeah, I hear that a lot. People going around with their megaphones. I have no idea what they're talking about, but I hear that a lot. So I guess it's just finding my daily rhythm, isn't it? Yeah, I've not found that yet, but it is only week 1. Yeah, and I'm sure we'll find a routine. I used to go to Antigua for the winter, and I had a routine, but the thing was I was still working, and although I've got bits of work to do, I'm not working as much, so I just need to find my rhythm and my routine. But there are some positives. I have been able to go out and explore some of the temples, and they're absolutely beautiful. I've discovered rice cookers. I don't know why I never had a rice cooker. I've got one here. I didn't know how it works. Anyway, I worked it out. I thought, oh my goodness, these are genius. They cook your rice to perfection. So that was a bonus. I've worked out how the ATMs work and the fees. Not worked out the public transport yet, but I'll get there. And like I say, the people have been lovely. I've worked out how to get water delivered by Grab, because that is heavy, having to keep carrying that up and down. And I'm beginning to get my bearings and know where I am. Yeah, so there are some pluses. But what I need to train myself is I need to get out of this mindset that I'm on holiday and this urge to do everything at once. Go and see everything now. I've got 6 weeks here, or just over 5 weeks now. I've got time to see things, and I can come back. If my knee doesn't heal as quickly as I hope, and I don't get to see everything, and I can just come back. I'm in Asia for hopefully in the next year or so. So I need to get out of that mindset of having to see everything. Well, I mean, I can't help it. I just like seeing everything. But it's not the end of the world if I don't. I can come back. I'm going to be in this region. And so it's not try and beat myself up that I'm not going out and seeing something new every day. That I think I'm struggling with. And that's because I haven't yet shifted from holiday mode to slow travel living mode. But that it will happen. The shift will happen. I just need time to adjust. Yeah. Oh, there's loads of dragonflies around here. I don't think you can see them. It's so beautiful. But the clouds are coming in again. But in general, I would say I'm very optimistic. Yes, I'm struggling a little bit with the adjustment, but I know it's temporary. I know I will get there. And I'll find my routine and I'll get into this routine. But I really think I need to phone one of my sons and have a chat and have a connection to home. So I'm going to do that. So would I recommend it to anyone? But I don't have any regrets. It's only been a week, hasn't it? And it's a huge change. This is a completely new culture, a completely new country, and a completely new way of life. Retirement and slow travel all at the same time. It is a lot. But I'm going to persevere. I'm going to get there. I'm going to have a wonderful time. I know we're going to have a wonderful time. But I just thought I would let you know how I actually feel after week one. It's not quite how I thought it would be. But I think it will be okay. No, I know it will be okay. Yeah. Need to get my sleep pattern sorted out. And again, this is because my brain isn't engaged in much during the day because I'm not working so much. Maybe I need to ask my son to give me a couple of projects. Just keep my brain ticking over. Although I have picked my knitting up again. I did 3 rows this week. If I'm going to get it done, I'll be taking it to Malaysia. But we'll get there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Now, have you left everything behind and retired overseas or gone slow travelling? How did you find it at the beginning? Am I right to just keep persevering? Just see these as teething issues? I appreciate your thoughts. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to get on with my swimming now. And I'll catch up with you in the next few days. Thanks for watching. Ciao.